Washington, D.C. to meet our friend Holly for lunch. I'm excited. I love it. That's all I got. Okay,
Hello,
you're on.
hello. Good morning. We're about to go into DC. David already told you that, but I figured I could tell you again. And I'm feeling kind of tired today. I kind of would like to be on my couch at home, my green velvety couch with my PJs on, and watching some TiVo. But instead, I've been running around, and I've just discovered the top reason why I would never ever live here, and it's because of traffic. And it kind of makes me want to pull my hair out. So I am grateful for Oklahoma today and the fact that you can get anywhere in 10 to 15 minutes with little to no, riffraff. So anyway, that's what I'm grateful for. And today we have a day off and we're going to have lunch with my friend Holly. And I've just had tea with a new friend. Her name is Kristen, and we know each other from the Weight Watchers message boards, and we've never met face to face. And she has lost 101 pounds, and of course everybody knows I've lost 100 pounds. So we are friends and we're both runners, and so we got to talk about all of that this morning, so that was nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice, more calm afternoon once we get on the train, if it ever comes. So that's what I think about it. And David is shaking his head at me because I'm impatient. I'm impatient, but I'm hoping that I get to get in my PJs a little early tonight and watch a little Biggest Loser, and that's, what you'd get for a day off, although it hasn't felt like a day off yet. So anyway, on to Philly tomorrow, and we miss everybody at home. So we're college friends, yes, and we are currently in DC, in downtown DC.
Downtown DC. In Chinatown, to be specific.
And we've had a lovely lunch.
Very tasty. And then we're going to take the train, and I'm going to go back to work. Where I'm an executive television producer for the Discovery Channel. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So I have a sort of a creative inspiration question, okay, and then I have a business question. Okay. So what would you like first?
Let's do business first.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the conference that you're going to attend in New York.
Okay. The conference we are attending is NERFA, which is the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance Conference, which is a mouthful, so we call it NERFA.
NERFA. I'm sure they appreciate that.
They do. We're kind of sequestered at this resort called the Hudson Valley Resort, which I believe is in the Catskills. And it's basically the most 4-day intensive folk music event you've ever seen. The music starts in the evening and goes all the way until like 2 and 3 in the morning, and then people will be up all night jamming. And you play in these hotel rooms, and people come and listen to your showcase that you're competing with all these other people who are showcasing at the same time.
Right.
So it's a lot. But we used to go and think, oh my gosh, we have to make all these business connections, and really we just are building relationships. So now we're a lot more chilled out about it.
Yeah.
And we do, do our marketing and try to keep our head on our shoulders, but it's exhausting, and you have to kind of pace yourself. And we are finally seeing fruit from relationships that we've built at other conferences.
Yeah, it takes time.
But this is our first Northeast conference, so we always go to the big one, and there's an international conference in Memphis every year.
Okay.
And then
is that the MRFA?
No.
Sorry.
This is Big Folk Alliance, is what we all call it. And then we always go to the one in Austin, because that's in our region, which is the Southwest region.
Okay.
So this time we kind of took our chances to go to New York.
That's good. Making other larger.
We are, because we want to start touring in this part of the country more, and so we needed to make some new connections up here.
Do you find that the folk audience up here is just as large or bigger or slightly different, or?
Definitely a little bit different. I think, with every corner of the country you get kind of a different flavor of music. And the Northeast has a huge contingency of folk music, a great tradition coming out of the Boston, New England area.
I can see that.
Even here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, there's some great house concerts and great promoters and venues. So this is even a really rich area for it. And I think where you have all the people packed in so much closer, you're going to tend to have a higher concentration. Whereas you might have to drive 3 hours between places in Oklahoma.
Right.
But up here you could go to the next county.
Really city hop.
Yeah,
really nice
absolutely.
Okay, so then my creative inspiration question.
Okay.
do you think that from this journey, I mean, you're having so many experiences and so many great things, that it will feed maybe your next album, or are you writing along the way?
I'm not actively writing along the way, but I have about 9 of the songs for my next album written, and I need about 3 more, which I think will be to come. I'm not really one who believes in pushing towards that. I think that that's a very organic, natural thing. If I get the chance where I can settle enough to write and I feel like I have the privacy to write, I will absolutely do it. I think David was actually going to write some this morning. I don't know if he accomplished that. Who knows by the look on his face,
right? Can't tell.
But I certainly think that the more that you're out in the world and the more you're interacting with people and in different cultures, that's such good fodder for songs. It's such good, just the act of being in pursuit of our dream, which, I mean, this is our dream life, what we're doing now.
Yeah.
This is it. This is me living my dream. I'm in a city playing music and people are buying my records.
How many people can say that?
Not many. So yeah, that absolutely fuels more and hopefully better songs. So there you go.